Welcome to the program. I am Sherub Dorji. Bhutan is set to host the Bhutan Innovation Forum, the country's largest gathering of thought leaders, innovators, entrepreneurs, business leaders, philosophers, philanthropists, and Nobel laureates. But what exactly is Bhutan Innovation Forum? Why is it significant for Bhutan, and how will it contribute to the development of the Gelephu Mindfulness City, a special administrative region? My guest today is Ujjwal Deep Dahal, the CEO of Druk Holding and Investments, also a core member of the Bhutan Innovation Forum organizing team. Stay with us as we dive into the insights and opportunities this forum presents for Bhutan's future. Chief Executive Officer of the Druk Holding and Investments, Mr. Ujjwal Deep Dahal, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about what is Bhutan Innovation Forum.
Thank you for having me. Bhutan Innovation Forum is from the vision of His Majesty to create a forum which discusses entrepreneurship, which discusses innovation, which discusses the bigger, innovative breakthrough ideas that happens globally.
Yes.
To bring those discussions to Bhutan.
Yes.
With an aim to see how we build a thought leadership within Bhutan, with the participation of global thought leaders in various areas.
Yes.
And we hope to create this forum into a world-class event over the years. And also something in the first, because this is the first event of this type, this is also to ensure that we talk about the vision of the Gelephu Mindfulness City, the special administrative region, apart from discussing innovations and entrepreneurship and sustainability and a thriving economy.
Yes. So at this point in time, at this juncture for Bhutan, why is there a need to hold such a congregation of leaders, thought leaders, philosophers? We also have other intellectuals coming in at the forum. So could you talk about that?
Sure. I think this is an opportune time for us with the announcement and of the Gelephu Mindfulness City as a special administrative region, and with an expectation that we will create a value and we will create a sustainable economy through the GMC, an accelerated but sustainable economy, leveraging on what Bhutan has done well in past decades through the lens of cross-national happiness, through the lens of maintaining environmental conservation, which are basically major pillars for us to back the evolution of Gelephu Mindfulness City under the vision of His Majesty. I think this forum is absolutely at the right time to talk about the city, about our vision, but more importantly, to actually get constructive feedback from global leaders who will be attending. As you rightly mentioned, we have Nobel laureates and entrepreneurs and investors and scholars attending the forum, and we are very excited to host it. But at the same time, we'll look for feedback and suggestions as we move on this journey.
On the other hand, DHI is the government's investment arm, not really an event management company. So how did DHI come on board to host the BIF?
Right. No, I think because DHI is an investment arm, in investments, networking becomes very important. And really getting to know people, understanding the dynamics of investments through the lens of what's happening globally becomes very important. But having said that, there are many stakeholders involved in managing this particular event. The vehicle is DHI. One of the vehicles has been DHI, but it's not just DHI hosting this. There is a team working continuously for last 6 months, global team and local team working together, and DHI is one of the partners in hosting the events.
Looking at the Bhutan Innovation Forum website, the schedule for the forum seems ready. If you could run us through how the 3-day event will look like.
Right. So the overall, catchwords for this event, if I summarize, is going to be on sustainability, entrepreneurship, economy, and innovation. I think those are the words to keep in mind. when we look at this forum. So the first day is definitely on Gelephu Mindfulness City.
Yes.
It is on mindfulness and sustainability. I think the second day will be more focused towards entrepreneurship and innovation, and the third day towards more sustainability and innovation again.
Yes.
You will see a range of global experts and national experts talking from the idea of a mindfulness city on the first day, where 𝗵𝗵𝘂𝘁𝗃, the architect, will be talking about the GMC with his team. 𝗃𝗂𝘀𝘁 will also be talking about the Gelephu Mindfulness City, and many of the Nobel laureates who are there. So
Yes.
our conversation in the 3 days will go from a mindfulness city to biology to AI to blockchain to entrepreneurship to sustainability.
Yes.
So it's a very exciting time.
A
So
lot
I
of
would-
interactive events to look forward to. So how
Absolutely.
can these events be used by national and international participants to maybe connect and collaborate?
Absolutely. So apart from the 3-day events that you will see in the website, we have a lot of side events that's happening.
Yes,
And I
yes.
think that becomes very important. Side events in trying to understand the energy landscape of Bhutan, which has been the basic foundation of our economy. So those side events are there. Side events where we talk about connectivity in Bhutan, where we talk about digital Bhutan, where we talk about innovation ecosystem in Bhutan, which is one of the strategies of 𝗵𝗵𝘂𝘁𝗃, the innovation ecosystem. The opportunities to partner with GMC and the opportunities to partner with 𝗵𝗂𝘁 in terms of building investments in Bhutan. So I would like to really request the international guests and also our local participants and experts to mingle and share thoughts and ideas. And the conference is just 3 days, but I think what is more important and impactful will be what do we do after the 3 days.
Yes.
And these are these networks that we make, these relationships that we make within these 3 days. I think that will be the major takeaway for us in organizing this conference, and what kind of ideas brew and investments happen in Bhutan or globally, or what kind of ideas we create is shared globally.
Yes. You have mentioned the Gelephu Mindfulness City, a special administrative region, a few times already. So we have been told that the Bhutan Innovation Forum is building up to the GMC and for the GMC. So if you could shed some more light on this, how will BIF move the GMC, Gelephu Mindfulness City, forward?
We aspire, we hope, we expect that the large number of people that we are able to congregate. I think that's the convening power of Bhutan, if I may say, that we are able to have such esteemed guests internationally, and our national experts together. I think, and then the agenda is set in such a way, and then so much of side events are set in such a way that we hope partnership will evolve. And as we have always mentioned, GMC is a city that we want to co-create with people globally, with nationals and global people, with ideas and opinions to co-create globally. So I think the best way to look at this conference is to really put the agenda of GMC, talk to each other, and see how we can co-create together.
On the other hand, if you look at the talks and discussions going around to the Bhutan Innovation Forum and the Gelephu Mindfulness City, words like sustainability, innovation, entrepreneurship, mindfulness, and cultural preservation are frequently used. So how will the Bhutan Innovation Forum and ultimately the Gelephu Mindfulness City deliver this?
I think the foundation of the city, as I mentioned earlier, I personally feel is rooted into what Bhutan has done well.
Yes.
Has shown some level of leadership in terms of environmental conservation and the gross national happiness philosophy of governance.
Yes.
So since these are the two pillars, as we talk about business, as we talk about mindfulness, as we talk about entrepreneurship, sustainability, it should be wound within those fabric of integrity and sustainability to ensure we partner with the best in the world.
Yes.
We partner with our most strategic partners whose minds and actions resonate with the type of city we want to build. So I'm very hopeful as we converse together with global leaders, we will be able to find people who resonate with these keywords that we talked about.
Yes.
And that becomes the foundation of the city.
Going back to the Bhutan Innovation Forum, we know there are thought leaders, we have philosophers, philanthropists, business leaders, and even Nobel laureates. So how will they add value to the forum and its expected outcomes as you all see it?
I think just the fact that you mentioned, from Nobel laureates to investors to entrepreneurs, these are global leaders who have done tremendously well to build businesses or to build ideas and opinions, to create a new thought leadership in various areas, in their own areas of expertise. We have people from economics to biologists to investors to everybody. So I think it's up to us how, now that we have been able to congregate everybody together, the whole point is, how do we connect the dots? That's why we have about 600 plus participants from Bhutan joining, and about 450 plus international participants. I think it's all of our responsibility that we have this platform, and how do we actually now utilize this platform in the best way to serve Bhutan, to serve GMC, but also to serve larger ideas and opinions that create new thoughts and new products and services of value eventually. So I think I would say that it all really depends on us how we take this forum forward for largest impact.
So looking at the website, innovation on the entrepreneurship is one of the themes for one of the days, and we did talk with some of the innovators in the country. They're really excited and looking forward to the event. So maybe how can our innovators collaborate with thought leaders and innovator giants who are coming at the forum?
Right. I think this is interesting for us. Even at GMC, at DHI especially, we have one of our strategies as innovation, DHI's innovation strategy. Right? So the idea about an innovation strategy, to build an economy around innovation. So if I put it in one sentence, it is building an innovation ecosystem in Bhutan to create a startup economy. So that has been one of our strategies in investments. So the question comes around, how do we build talent? But more importantly, also the question is, how do we bring global talent into Bhutan to support our national talent? Because we can't do this innovation ecosystem alone. Even if you look at experience of countries around the world, how they created the innovation ecosystem, we have a lot to learn. And we are taking a lot of cues and learnings from other countries' experience in creating an innovation ecosystem. Academia, government, industry, and society, all four needs to come together and create working models of new ideas that we brainstorm together. And that brainstorming and building network and partnership is something we can leverage from this forum. So I would urge every passionate individual, innovators, aspirants who wants to create the next big product and service of value for Bhutan and for the world to really use this forum to connect to people and see how we can take our discussion forward. So
innovation is at the forefront of this forum. Apart from innovation, any other industry or sectors that can benefit most from the Bhutan Innovation Forum?
I think every individual should be able to benefit because it really depends on how we take our conversation forward with the global leaders in various different industries, from energy to communications to economics to whatever else you can think of.
When you talk about modern innovation, and then on the other hand we have our Bhutanese tradition, so at the Bhutan Innovation Forum, how will the Bhutanese tradition and modern innovation merge?
I mean, that's the most beautiful part of it, right? I think, and this is something where we need to be very creative, and we will have the the traditional ceremonies to begin the forum, of course, in a way to see, and then of course we'll have the best of discussions with the global thought leaders. So I think this is the amalgamation that we want to see, and as we become more global and multicultural in terms of our interaction, and especially with the GMC, we will ensure that that the national, our age-old traditions are kept intact, but we provide through that a channel to build the communications with the global leaders.
Any sort of long-term or medium-term, for that matter, impact that you can see from the Bhutan Innovation Forum to Bhutan's economy or the society at large?
Right. So I personally hope that we are able to make as many impact partnership as possible. Right? So the impact to Bhutan's economy, this is, and we hope to have Bhutan Innovation Forum over the years evolve to be, as I mentioned, a global, hopefully a global standard forum for people to congregate. I think the immediate impact is exposure to all of us, a network with the best in the world together, and look forward for what can really grow from bottom up. It's not top down, it's bottom up, because we will be mingling, 600 Bhutanese will be mingling with 500 thing, and that is just in the forum. We are not able to provide more accommodation because of limited space, but a lot of the programs will be online streamed, and 500 international people would have felt the hospitality in Bhutan, and I'm sure they will be very open to communicate to all of our innovators and passionate minds in Bhutan going forward. So the forum itself is not the end to it, that's just the beginning, I would say. Right?
You have mentioned a little bit right now, talking about logistics, have all the seats been filled, or are we still accepting participants?
As of now, the number of seats are 1,000 in the main central tent. So we can add another 10 chairs, 20 chairs here and there, right? But it has been such an overwhelming, enthusiasm and participation from Bhutanese. I think we have about 600 plus Bhutanese already accepted, and we have more than 400 plus international participants. So very tight, but we are very happy with the overwhelming, enthusiasm and support that is shown for the conference. When extreme apologies if we are not able to accommodate everybody, and it is absolutely because of the limitation of space, but we have 1,000 plus people in the forum, and years to come, I'm sure this will be a repeated event, and we hope to have everybody involved in this kind of a forum that we are doing.
So it's safe to say that the reception has been really good so far?
Absolutely. I'm very, very happy about that too.
Going through the website, the registration for the forum is not cheap. We are talking about upwards of almost $2,000 as registration fees. Hope that hasn't been deterrent.
Not really. I mean, if you look at the international participants, of course, a lot of the participants internationally, there were early bird registration for international participants, and for international participants, we also envisage that there will be corporate nominations from big corporate giants, and the fees in the international terms are not really high if you really look at it. So the fees were set from that angle so that we have the right people who really want to attend, be attracted to come, and also set a standard for the thing. But if you really look at the fees from the international standards, I would say it's not very expensive.
Of course, we have seen the list of speakers at the forum. We have some 450 odd foreigners coming in. So what sort of demographic are they coming from?
Yes, I think we have a very, post the forum we'll be analyzing the complete demography with various other variables and parameters to ensure to see the geographical coverage globally, as well as coverage from different expertise to everything else. But as I know as of now, I think there is a very good geographical distribution from from South Asia, Southeast Asia, America, Europe, and the other parts of the world. It's very, very, very interestingly, nicely distributed globally.
So do they just register and pay and then be selected, or were there any variables for them to actually come here?
There were, of course. So first of all, of course, the speakers were selected through a very, very, engaged discussion with the whole teams that we have nationally and globally. But then the participants, there was a registration, but as we did the intent, the reason, why you aspire to attend this. We're all a part of selecting some of the visitors that we have.
Yes, nice. Now we are coming towards the end of this program, and the venue in itself is really significant. 𝗵𝗂𝗁 at 𝗵𝗵𝘂𝗁𝗃 in Paro. So why 𝗵𝗂𝗁?
I think this was an opportune time to actually, 𝗵𝗂𝗁, the way magnificently it sits there, created under the vision of His Majesty. We thought this is the best time to utilize and use the infrastructure. And also for international participants, we hope this will be a breath of fresh air, with the kind of architecture we have, and it will be a way to understand our culture, a way to understand our architecture. And really be a part of it and immerse yourself and all of us together in that environment at Paro in 𝗵𝗂𝗁.
It is safe to say that Bhutan is ready to host the Bhutan Innovation Forum.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Are all preparations in place?
Everything is good. The team has been working 24/7 for past couple of weeks and for a couple of months, engaging. This is also the first time we are ever hosting something like this. So very proud of the team, all the members. There has been absolute immense support from all the divisions, departments, ministries in Bhutan, and our partners globally. So it's been an amazing experience. We hope we are able to live up to the expectations of the people who attend the forum, which is the reason we are doing it. And because this is our first time, there may be some shortcomings, and we learn as we go. But the support that we have had from public, nationally and internationally, has been amazing. That's something that inspires us to take this forum. We are ready, and we look forward in next couple of days, actually, and expect to see many of us in the forum.
Of course, the Bhutan Innovation Forum will be live streamed. Most of the events will be live streamed on BBS's Facebook and YouTube channel, so please look out for that. Any other way Bhutanese who are not registered who can engage?
Please reach out. Please watch BBS for the live streaming. Please look at the forum website, forum updates that we will have through various different social media, and reach out to us. You have the innovation epicenter in Super-Fab Lab at the end of the day. Any conversation you want to have on innovation, any passionate mind in Bhutan, my only response is please reach out to us at Innotech at Super-Fab Lab, and we can take the conversation forward.
The Bhutan Innovation Forum scheduled to take place from the 1st to the 3rd of October at the 𝗵𝗂𝗁 in 𝗵𝗵𝘂𝗁, Paro. CEO Ujjwal Deep Dahal, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. For all of you watching at home, thank you for watching.